This video is made for an adult audience. Hey brick fans, welcome back to the Brick Bakery, where all our jokes are half baked. I'm Jacob and today it's time to continue work on the raised section for my Lego city. In my last video, I started work on some prototyping for a raised section in my Lego city. Today, I'll be continuing that work and adding more details and such, and maybe approach something that is more of a finished product. But without further ado, let's get into building. This right here is the prototype that I made last week for the wall around my raised section in my Lego city. Today I'll be working with these areas down here below the arches. Now I've had a lot of great suggestions for small shops and such that can go in here, and I do have some ideas that I want to try out today. So today I'll be working on the arches and trying to find out what buildings or what small businesses I can put in here which would look good. Now, importantly, these are 10 studs wide. The arch is 12 stud wide arch, but one stud is out here and out here. So the actual room is only 10 studs wide, and it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 studs high, where the arch starts at about 12. So it's 10 studs by 12 bricks, give or take a few. I am thinking that I will integrate the full surface here and not have sort of a cut-off like this, which I don't think looks very interesting. Instead, I'll try to extend the building, the residence, the small shop, whatever it is, up to this area up here, and maybe, hopefully, that'll look interesting. The first thing I wanted to do was add a residential building, because I think very often houses are in short supply in Lego cities. So somewhere where people can live is somewhere I wanted to build. And I started out with this front door. I utilized some of the snot techniques, studs not on top, by using these snot bricks right here, and adding a plate and some detailing like this. Of course, this window will go up above this, so it'll be sort of a one room in the bottom and one room above. We'll see how that goes. Here we go. This is the first little building, almost completed. I have used some snot technique in here again, and I've copied the look from down here, so it looks like one coherent building. A small planter up here to add some color, of course. And I think this will be a very cozy little home. Now, I am aware that everything doesn't fit at this point. First of all, I'm not certain it should be on a plate. That's mostly for the prototyping. And next, there is actually a plate here, which I could take out, and I'm fairly certain I could get everything to fit in here if I take that out, but we'll have to see. There we go, that's the first building put in, and I think I like it. I'm thinking that I'd like to continue this because I have more of these 12 wide arches, and just to put in some different prototypes or ideas for buildings that could be here. Of course, suggestions for modifications and such are more than welcome. I'd love to hear it. One of my viewers suggested that I put a ramen noodle shop in one of these as well. So I'm trying to do that at this point. Not sure how to do that in particular, but I think I've seen a picture of a new Creator 3-in-1 set, which is actually a ramen shop. I think, sort of from memory, I'm inspired by that. Okay, here's the first iteration of a ramen shop. It's not finished at all, a lot of detail is still needed. But I'm not sure it fits too well with this over here at this point. But then again, each of these might be very different, which might be very charming once they're all done. Well, I need to add more details to this, of course, and I need to figure out what to do in the arch up here with the rest of it. All right, I've added some wall up here and I think that looks pretty good. I'm thinking I want to add a 3D sign here. Maybe something with a couple of eggs and some greenery on it to look like a bowl of ramen. Now, I'm not an expert on ramen, but I think that could be fun. I've been thinking about some modifications for this one because I've come up with some ideas and I like the idea of having a door here. But maintaining this sort of sales window is something I want to do too. I think this looks much better, much more interesting, much more detailed, and much more in style with what's going on over here. So that's pretty good. I've got to say, while working with these arches in white, I like them more and more, and I actually think I'm gonna go with these white arches, partly because I already have some, but also because just having gray is gonna be gray on gray with gray on gray. It's gonna be a bit much. Moreover, I think I'll remove these arches here in favor of having some kind of cliffside or mountain, because this side here is gonna be directly out towards some water, which is going to lead directly to the Ninjago city once I get that built. So I think that'll fit great with a mountain here, and my Ninjago city is going to be standing on a mountain too. And that's definitely why I like prototyping like this. But on we go. I still think I should be adding some kind of ramen 3D sign here and maybe some lanterns here just to make it look neat. So I've added in one more of these arches down here, and that means I'm now employing all the base plates I think I need to make this section as wide as it should be, because I believe I made a plan for having 3 modular buildings on top of this, and that matches of course 3 base plates. So that's good, but I have I have realized that this is going to be a bit difficult to get into place because it's not very modular, is it? You should of course always consider doing stuff in your city that is modular, so you can actually move stuff around. But that's not what I'm doing. I'm doing this. Another idea I have is to add a garage or maybe a fire station or something in one of these, so I can get to use one of these gates because they are way cool, but it's not enough room. I did have an idea to use some of these to make this arch wider, so there was some more room for a full fire station or garage or something. But this is one of the cases where I don't have any white ones. I've got plenty of brown ones and some gray ones and black ones, but no white ones. So I think I'll go for a single one of these with a garage in here and see how that goes. The layout for a garage, I think that looks pretty good, and I like the depth that this one gets, and I've done that so I can use these masonry bricks here because they're actually too wide, and I couldn't get room for them if I don't push them back behind these pillars here. But I like this depth. I like that it goes that far back, gives it a good entrance look, I think. So yeah, the garage here, and I'm thinking an automotive garage where people can come and get their cars repaired, because I think a fire station would have to be bigger. The red color, of course, is very fire station-y, but I think it works as a car repair shop anyway. That's as far as I'm gonna get today, I think. I'm gonna do a bit of scaffolding so I can put in a couple of modulars just to see how everything looks once it's more complete. I had to put in another type of fence here because I don't have enough of these. So I'm really stretching the limits of my bricks at this point. But scaffolding, putting in a couple of modulars, and then we'll see how everything looks. A short point on scaffolding. I had some great suggestions to use Duplo bricks or some wood maybe. I am thinking about how I can do this in a more efficient manner regarding bricks. However, I do have a lot of these 2x-something bricks, which I am 99.5% certain I won't use in any other way. So if I can actually scrounge up the bricks I need for a scaffolding in here in what I already have, then that's what I'm gonna go with. But I'll try to put in a couple of modulars just to see how everything looks at this point. Wow, I think this is coming together beautifully. I really like this. This is, yeah, not to toot my own horn too much, but I think this is pretty awesome actually. Of course, this isn't original. People have done something like this before, but seeing it in person, you know, that really brings out how great this looks. Amazing, and I like how all this sort of adds to all the stuff that's going that's going on up here. That's cool. Yeah, but I'll cue up some glamour shots, and that's just about what I've got time for today. I've got to admit that I am impressed on how much this adds to the city already. I haven't even put this in the city proper, but just seeing it like this is just wonderful. I am so thankful for all the great suggestions you folks gave me. If you have any other great suggestions for this, please let me know in the comments below and I'll be happy to hear it. But that is all for me today. I hope you'll comment, like, and whoa. I'm gonna interrupt myself right there because I forgot to say that I'm going on holiday for some weeks, so there won't be any new videos for 2, maybe 3 weeks, but they'll be right back, and I hope you'll enjoy previous videos of mine. Check out my library. There's over 300 videos there that you can enjoy if you want to. But that is really all for me today. I hope you'll comment, like, and subscribe, and I hope I'll see you folks next time.